live. Good morning, comrades. How are we doing on this fine day? You see, I have came to realize that 5 o'clock on my computer is not 5 o'clock anywhere else on this earth. You see, my clock is still at 40 seconds until 5. How? I'm not sure. So I have corrected the time and gone by my phone, which said it was 5 o'clock maybe about 35 seconds ago. We are still not 5 o'clock. Right. As you can see, we have touched on the Wales file maybe once. And we are going to do our 3rd Iceland game ever. This is going to be brilliant. We are going to be here together forever. Right. Well, maybe not forever. Maybe just for the time being. You see, because we are going to get this achievement called Brexit. And from after this stream, we're going to see... Hello, Lady of the Vikings. Honestly, we are going to rule the Vikings very beautifully. You see, it is not our king. I'm sorry. The Danish king is not our king, and therefore we must disband. This be water. Damn. Okay. Stealing accounts, I see. Stealing accounts. Okay, we're going to start producing convoys. We are also going to manage for... I guess that, question mark. We also want to improve with these guys ASAP. As soon as we have anything. Nah, phone. Damn, stealing devices still. All over theft. Obviously, I cannot give you admin perms. You are just stuck without it now. Get wrecked. But yeah, I'm thinking we just run down the same line as we would normally. And I have heard that apparently this line is quite fun. The fascist line. The line of which we are not touching. We're going down the communist line. I want to get the Brexit achievement, okay? I want... My phone is like 1 meter away. Get done. Get destroyed. I hear no phone, no rights, no bitches. The no bitches at the end might be a violation, for real, for real. Okay. You know, I actually have been making, So yesterday, I finished all of the editing for Wales. It is finalized. I'm not going to look back at it. If it's terrible, it's terrible. It's not terrible. It took me so long. Like, I was actually looking through the files, right? And, well, I say through the files. At the ending, which I did literally yesterday, like, we have a full-fledged credits, by the way. That is how far we are going with this. We have really lent in. So yeah, with the whole, with the whole credits and with everything like that, right? I realized whilst making it, there's no way for me to not talk about this one thing. There is one file that took me no less. Oh god, this is terrible to admit. This is absolutely awful to admit. But it took me no less in hours than 0.75 hours, otherwise known as 45 minutes to create one file for our game. For the Wales game. By the way, it's coming out Sunday 3 PM. I have finalized the time. I may be writing the description as of after this stream. And if you guys want subtle nods and all that plopped in, do comment, like, funny things. I'm very likely to look at them. I'm also very likely to laugh. But what I can say for almost certain is that we are almost certainly forever going to have this... Like, this level of editing, okay? I can quote Isaac, right? The Isaac you met the other stream. I will quote him for us all now. Isaac said, and I quote, You're not on a different level. You're in a different effing building, okay? I don't know if that was a good statement or a bad statement, but we're gonna take it in, okay? That is, like, how insane it's all going. Right, progressive doctor. I do want the progressive doctor. I do like the idea. Efficiency cap, Minister of Healthcare. I might just be the doctor. Let's get the doctor in. So what's the goal? Is there even a goal? Oh, yes, there is. There is a goal. I said it at the very start. I don't know if everyone caught it, but the goal is to simply get Brexit going. Meaning, we gotta get Northern Ireland, Wales, and Scotland all at the same time to revolt. If they can win, we are in for the cash, because simply we can naval invade Scotland. And if we can naval invade Scotland, what we can do, right? Hear me, stay with me, guys. Stay with me. If we can naval invade Scotland, we can release the UK, kill the UK, and get the achievement for annexing the UK. Hear me out, right? Yes, the Brexit achievement. I honestly have research intelligence agencies way too much, okay? It might be a bit much for anyone's health, but it's fine. We're also going to rally the workers. We're also going to start getting anti-capitalist things through. To be fair, I almost want to see about doing this one day. And obviously the fascist line. The fascist line has to happen. I think declaring absolute neutrality is, like, insane. United we stand, but they die. That would be a very quick game. But yeah, hydroelectric power is also sick. Drilling oil in Iceland. Goes hard, goes hard. Judge and newspaper editor. That is... I love the dual career there. You know, I feel like he might be controlling a few opinions there. Whatever he wants goes. Okay, so... as I can see, Captain of Industry is pretty cool. It's not too easy. I'm gonna have to admit. I wouldn't actually even argue it's very easy at all. Because it's gonna suck beans, basically. I kind of wish the auto-saving happened less. I honestly might be, like, after some of these achievement runs, I'm gonna start playing with, like, optimization things until I get my new PC. And that is at an undefined date. It really depends, like, if, like, when or how much the Wales video makes. If the Wales video makes enough, by the way, I probably will actually invest. And we'll have a very nice setup, and we'll be very cool together, okay? All of us united, okay? So, if you guys want more of that, just the investment has to happen. I do not have the funds. I'm gonna be completely honest to every single comrade here. Hello, it's me, Typetta. What? No! Wait, we gotta take out both of them. We gotta take out both. Phones are exchanged. Brother, I would love it if, like, it's the one person sitting on both accounts right now. That would... Wait, are one of you muted and the other's playing audio? Or, like... Well, I really need to understand what's going on. Because, like, this is a situation I'm very interested in. Okay, what we also need to do is anti-capitalist propaganda now. Okay, let's pop that through. So we can get the communist man in. Or the Nazi sympathizer, whatever we're feeling. On this phone. Ah! Wait. Nah. If both of your phones are muted... How the fuck did you respond? Sorry, there's a problem here. I'm not quite understanding. What? Like me type error. Oh! Right, sorry, that was some kind of Matrix type shit. I'm gonna have to admit, I was like flabbergasted. I was like, sorry? Bro, I genuinely thought for half a second they were both muted. I was like, how? Huh? Huh? It makes a lot more sense like this, you know? And I don't know how else to reply than saying, beans. Right, so we're gonna get some concentrated industry through with our really prosperous industry, let me tell you. Look at that industry. Infantry equipment 1. No management on it. We have, in fact, 2... By the way, every single day that we spend in this game, we're running behind on tech. Just instantly. There's nothing we can do about it. We just have to sit and take it. We just have to take it like, well, we have taken everything up until now. I really want to go early mobs so quick. Cannot replace isolation. I think isolation is somewhere in this economic tree over here. I say it's the economy thing, and it's somewhere in the economic tree. My god, I must be a genius. I honestly just don't know where it's fixed, though. I remember there was an time that I remembered, but I do not remember anymore. It might just be down here. General strike. That is not an important thing. I mean, even if we wanted to, we can't take part in the Civil War till I think it's too late. You know? I would love to. I would love to take part in the Civil War, right? And then we're gonna have to rally, and then we're gonna have to rally, and then what? Huh? Huh? No. This is the most Europa Universalis 4 event. The outbreak of hostiles in Spain has dramatically decreased the Icelandic exports to the region. We had exports to that. The country used to be the major importer. Actually, I've got to stop this. Sorry. Icelandic exports, 1936. Icelandic exports list. 1936. God, this is a weird Google search. This is a terrible Google search. Right. No. Right. We have the exports list. I fuck you not. Right. We're going to... Okay, I'm going to quickly try to scroll this. Right. Is there a documents? Right. Okay, contents. Right. Asbestos, bauxite, China clay, that's imports. So where's our exports looking at? Wait, they were exporting zinc? What? Sorry? Okay, right. We're gonna search for Spain. Oh my god, there are actual exports to Spain. What the hell? What? That's imports. Wait. Exports Spain. What the hell were they exporting? Aluminium. They exported 1.2 thousand tons of aluminium to... Fine. Fine, Hartzwein, I believe you. I believe you now. Fucking lord. I really had to fact check that. I really had to go, wait a second. This doesn't sound true. Like, but no. They... How far down did they go to find that? Bro, that was like halfway through. How is it going, United Star? We do not have Izake here today. It is terrible. By the way, we just learned that Iceland in 1930, actually it was 35, I should mention. There's no reference to 1936. But in 1935, I've exported an insane amount. God. Okay, so we banned fascism for speed, by the way, to flip. But yeah, has exported 1.2 thousand tons of aluminium to Spain. Why? It's so random. It's out there. And just so you know, Izake has... Okay, if you guys have not met Izake yet, it was from last stream. He's kind of brilliant. And he has massive honkers. To Spain. Yeah. It was so random. 1936, it got taken down. Because, obviously it would. There was a civil war. I don't know how I felt about reading that entire situation. But yeah, so we're going to have minus 5%, so that's just... That's plus 15% communism now, in opposed to just... See, it works. And then we're going to bring in that, and really hope that happens soon. Because we've missed on all of our events, and we really should have done... Oh, wait. No, nothing's happened yet. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry, I'm tweaking. I'm going wrong. My brain is not doing the brain things. Okay, so... I think when we hit 150, that is so expensive. Do I really want army XP? I don't know if I want army XP. I don't know. It's kind of. That's the most. In fact, I can safely say this is the most expensive XP I've ever gotten in my life. Jesus Christ. And you know, having a week off, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm in my Easter break right now. With like 3 assignments within the next 2 weeks. So Wales is going to be the only thing produced, I should mention. Yeah, I'm finishing it off. And as a result, the 2 of the tasks is giving a presentation to my teachers. Right? Two of the presentations is sitting in a room by myself explaining. Right, one of them is explaining about resilience. You know that really cool and like extremely overused word? Yeah, that one. That word I'm gonna have to like explain what it is, yeah, how to utilize it, how it's happened in my own life, and a charity, right? That's kind of like the Boomy demo you guys don't see all that much, is the one who's working on psychological work. a hell of a lot. That's 26. No, wait. General strike. You know what? We can do this. It's a 35 days. They'll probably push us over? Question mark? It'll probably be good enough. If not, we just do like a singular mineral prospecting. And besides, we want to break free from the crown with something. We need something. Just anything. Right. Reform rather than revolution. Yeah, we're fine. We are in the communist ways. Right. So we have no army. But what we do have is a capability to make them really happy with us. There's no like tension I can give to them. But when this is done, we're just gonna instantly break free from crown. Because I want to do it as soon as physically possible. I want to be down here as soon as possible. Because as soon as we can do that, we can just... Look at that. Look at this. It's beautiful. This entire part of the tree is beautiful. Most of this tree is beautiful. I don't really know how we're gonna get this, by the way. I'm just actually kind of confused. You have no army, you get 5 big booms. Or like the boom, boom. Like, I can't remember the meme. But like, the guy's... Isn't he doing like a fist bump or something? I could be so horrendously off with that, by the way. I should mention, as you can tell, most of my meme role at the moment, right, is, do you guys know of, like, the horse that never lies? Is, sorry, it's, wait, no, I will just get it up in this moment, right? Oh, please don't. Yep, you did not hear that. And my personal Instagram account is celebrating Wales. I just really hope the rugby's on. As you can tell, I have no idea about the rugby. Or anything. I think it's something like 6 nations? Maybe 5? I'm not sure. Watch all the rugby people murder me in about 2.5 seconds. That's a joke about the Reich. That's a joke about some deer deporting Hungarians. Guys, are these not the 2 most base... Okay. So I was just going through my Instagram trying to find the horse meme to play it to you guys and explain what it is. But what I found instead is a shining example of European democracy, followed up by deport Hungarians. HOI4 focus tree. I think that's in a... Isn't that like Road to 56 or something? I think that's Road to 56, like Slovakia. If I am not corrected. Right, I'm gonna have to go into my personal DMs with people to find you a horse. Okay. I'm like certain in the last 24 hours. Okay, I sent the losing my marbles. Literally a raccoon that lost their marbles. Right. Oh, where is it? No, please don't tell me. Oh my god. Ah. It literally says, is this a setup? The Trojan horse, and it's just shaking its head like this. That, yeah, best content on YouTube, of course. Me trying to take you through my meme roll. God, I wonder what people think of this channel sometimes. When people just click on, they'll see, oh, yeah, guy playing Hearts of Iron, that's brilliant. Talks about memes for like 2.5 hours. It's great. Where's our Lord and Savior, Penguin? That's a good point. Where is Penguin? I need to take Penguin by the ass. And I don't mean in any seductive manner. I just mean in general. Bro needs to be just actually, like, heard and marauded, right? He's tried to set up a cult. And obviously, the BCP does not like those who try to set up cults within the country. Dissent in the working class. I love that there's a dissent in the working class. Have I made an uprising in your lower classes in the last 24 hours? Possibly. God, that's like the worst pickup line ever. Just like, is there an uprising in your lower classes? Phone returned to its rightful owners. Nice. Bro, I swear, like, I sometimes get confused. Like, when you guys, like, do switch or do something like that. Granted, you guys haven't actually properly ever before, so I do thank you. Right, what are the chances we land in war and die? Pretty freaking high, I should say. But there's also a chance we don't. Come on, Denmark, be passive. Be passive, let us through. Ah. Right, we're gonna do Gully. It's pretty damn rare. Oh no. Oh no, but I'm here for quite a few of the times, dude. Okay. I say for a few of the times. Like, I'm there every single time. Trust. Trust I remember these things, okay? I remember a lot that chat does. I'ma be for real. Like, if someone says, like, a horrible word or a horrible phrase, I will remember it for years to come. And, like, if I see you coming down the street, I will mildly and silently judge you for a few days. Right, we're gonna do this to just start building things early. Hopefully. Because we can now build. We can actually do it. Building is on the cards. They do refuse, but I feel like they're not gonna want to kill us. Negotiate licenses. They really like us. They wouldn't want to kill us. They like us. Girly be doing girly. Honestly, they might just say no, by the way. There's like a very high probability they just say no and kill us. But it's gonna be fine. Because we're gonna have artillery specialists. And it doesn't matter if I'm at war with anyone, really. And it just means we can join the German Reich. And, well, it doesn't take that much of a tilt, right? And, like, they could invade using the North Sea. And, like, Operation... Look, Operation Sea Lion might be confirmed in this game. Worst case scenario. I love it how we're going down. By the way, we can still just go to the fascist line, even if we go communist. I love that, like, it's last second flip that you can do. Which, to be fair, I have heard that Viking spirit is really, really strong. Operation Seagull. Honestly, okay. Right, where I live in the United Kingdom, right? Seagulls everywhere, right? I am very inland. Like, very inland. And I can... There was a seagull on top of my roof this morning. How I know is it started doing the arr, 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 like sound. I don't know if you all know what that sound is. How come 2 times I'm in here, you go communist, and then into Axis of all things? Bro, honestly, you're in England, it's an island. Bro, it's, no, it's larger, okay. It's as much of an island as Japan is an island, okay? If Japan is an island, England's an island, I'll take it. I'll sit down with it. Yo, like, Colombia, wrong country. No one heard that. I got the right country. Exactly, both are islands. Okay, we accept it. We sit down. I was never claiming we were a continent, I should mention. Yo, Britain has called itself an island for the longest of time. Daffo lives on an island. I mean, look. How many islands are there really on Earth, right? Here's an island. Here is an island. Right? Here is one island. Here's a man-made island, in fact. That's a man-made island. Okay. And then... And then here's some islands. Here's a few more islands. My favorite island is up here. Good old Attu Island. 20 pop. Let's go. Okay, state-owned industry. We just need it. We actually just need it. Yo, Denmark. Woo. Can I get a non-aggression pact? Okay, we're gonna have to keep our relations bloody amazing. Because I'm not sure when they just flip on us and kill us. And to be honest, I'm not here to learn. I'm not here to learn about that point. Right, we're going to also possibly buy off someone somewhere. German ads are so... Wait. Those are called continents. They're just big islands. They're just big islands. Okay? Like, continents... Continents are just, Wait, you guys are getting ads? I'm having a stern wording with YouTube. I'm not getting money for this. What in the BS? What in the hell? And yes, I'll consistently go really high pitch until we learn what the hell was going on. Do they ever run out of this war goal? There's not an until statement, which scares me a little. Well, if we're at war with Denmark, for like a split second we can join the Axis. Oh, Brexit would be diabolical, because if I'm in the Axis, it allows members who are communist to join the Axis. Hold the phone. That also means that I want to have a fascist sympathizer in my country. Ah, the Nazi sympathizer we can't get. That's really sad. That's actually diabolical. I'm actually crying over this. YouTube can never decide to monetize your stuff and never pay you if you're too small. Huh. Well. Weirdly, I was actually, like, really glad. I'm really glad to have heard of that, actually. Because I'm on, like, the cusp, I should mention. Like, after Wales, I think I'm just guaranteed. So it's gonna be chill, right? As long as, like, we're chill together. I'm just glad you guys... Yeah, I'm gonna fleece them for their money. Don't you worry. If they're forcing ads on under your throats already, I'm gonna force money out of their ass. Fuck. Here I've been sitting like a bloody lemon over it. You know, thinking, well, I don't want ads landing to these guys. By the way, that's literally been the whole thing. Is I didn't want to put ads to you guys. If ads are down your throat, like, I'm gonna fleece them. Don't you what? Let old Boomy over here murder them. Trust me, I would put it to lowest anyway. Someone can tell me if it increases in, like, amount, but, like, I didn't know people got ads on my videos. Like, that's... Okay, good. Good. Okay. Bro's talking me out of getting monetized. It's chill, actually. It's actually chill. I have been considering it, though, because, like, genuinely, my setup is aging. Wait, didn't we just say we just did that? Oh, right. Bum, bum. Does this make things for us? No, it doesn't build things. Does this build stuff? One civilian factory. That's good enough for me. Okay. Being nearly hyper-capitalist. Nearly. I mean, I am, like, somewhat concerned with that, to be fair. I'm obviously going to try my hardest to make sure it's going to be chill. By the way, we're going up by, like, 600 weekly manpower, which is actually one of the lowest in the game. Okay, I just want you guys to know that this is actually an extremely low. But if we could get leader of the Northern People's... yeah, if we could form the Northern People's Union, we would have 950, which would be absolutely every single minor nation. So either we're the lowest or the highest. Oh, have a good one, alright? So I did not realize that. Wait. If we... Wait. So... Wait. Hold the phone. We could... Let's just create a faction with one of them, right? It wouldn't have to be the real tag. So after joining the Axis and we win the war, you could theoretically have infinite manpower, more so than any other nation in the game. And then, like, later down, I think it's later down the same tree is more, if I'm not wrong. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. Because somewhere else in this is also manpower generation, no? And, like, at that point, you would generate more manpower than you could possibly lose. I say that, you can definitely lose more. But, like, sensible stuff, okay? In a sensible amount, I think you would gain more than you could possibly lose. Which, honestly, is kind of best. Right, we're gonna do those two. Mainly for the fact of, we ain't got no economy to lose, bros. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing to lose. We still need one factory after this. That's gonna be pain. That's actually gonna be painful. How do we get that extra factory? Is it just down? Yeah, it's actually just that. Okay. We're just gonna work on hydroelectric, and then I guess we'll be working on air, or maybe just the extra research lot. Does this need... Wait. So your worst one is local arms. Wait. Yeah, you'd want... Okay, so we're gonna get Reykjavik dockyards and do this. What? What? Why would you want to do local arms? I understand, like, the 2 extra, like, factories being built for you, but on the other hand, like, 2 naval dockyards and this. And then you have enlarge your civilian fleet, which you can convert. What? So you're telling me I could just make an infinite navy? Comrades, we're making an infinite navy very quickly. What in the hell is going on here? And why the hell has the game not thought of this? Wait. So the thought line is you can summon navy, right? And because we're gonna have infinite manpower, okay, just pointing out, we have infinite manpower to fund a navy. If we go down this line, right, under here and here, there is this cool thing that Iceland can do where they turn convoys into ships, which is why I was producing convoys. But if I'm not wrong, yeah, it's one of these ones. I actually just don't. Do not quote me. Oh wait, no, not one of those. It's one of our army ones. Sorry. Emergency conversions unlocks decisions to convert convoys into destroyers or cruisers. Minus 20% cost. Ads free. Just let this set in. Just understand where I might be coming from. Because this also doesn't detract from our manpower because they're fully made. Because the game's coded like that. Meaning we actually have an even higher. Oh my god, we are getting dockyards. I don't care where in the war we fight anymore. We're getting these bloody hell. What? Is it? Sorry, it might just be me. But is anyone else like on the same wavelength here? Does anyone else understand where I'm coming at? It's gonna take a long time, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's kind of like a non-issue. Also, I found out a way to basically spoof agencies a little bit, which we are 100% bullying. And so basically, as long as you don't have the capital highlighted, that's where all the defense is. So why don't we do all of our operations in Belfast? Yep. As long as we do everything in, say, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Belfast, they can't do anything. And then we quiet network and keep the 100% for free, and then just propaganda and release people every once in a blue moon. Comrades, I have thought of this to a T. Just to point out. I think worst case scenario is we join... Not even worst case scenario. Oh! And then we help in the Danish war. We get a Denmark. We break away. We make... And then we become the leader of a Nordic Council. Oh my god, I am actually tweaking. Oh. Right. I don't know. Let's ask for military access. Watch this tip them over. Watch it do it. 7. Right. Comrades, we're doing it. We're doing it. Oh my god. Because they're likely to declare war on me. So we're going to stop appeasing them. Appease these guys. Join their faction. Surely not. Surely not. Because it's not only a free war goal. We get no tension for it because we never declared the war. Oh, I'm either cooking or being cooked, for real, for real. Right. This is insane. This is insanity. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is sensible or like crack cocaine induced. I'm genuinely not sure anymore. Like, I feel like it's sensible, but is this like the way to go? Surely. But anyway, I just like you guys to know, just whilst we're here, right? As my real life goes, I almost got done for taking a shit ton of apple juice from Reykjavik. And when I say a shit ton, I mean about 8 liters. I was in a hotel. They said free. I really went for free. I am that British guy. Okay, I am the British person that you will always meet on every holiday. You know, last year I was in Cyprus and they said free wine. I really lent into free wine, let me tell you. And it's really interesting because so you got Nicosia, which is more there-ish, I thought, and Limassol. I can't remember where Limassol is, but I was in Pathos, like somewhere around about here, because the island's divided like this, and I went into the center with a massive ass mountain and a military area from the United Kingdom that I shouldn't know about, but I do know about, and you can check it out, and your Google Maps flips to English if you go there. It's pretty cool. Pretty zany, I would say. Are we part of a Comintern? No, we're not. We should probably join that thing now. Thank you for allowing me into the Comintern, my good sirs. We were obviously extremely scared. Okay, so finish the 5-year plan, literally. How's it going, Colton Miller? How is your day? We are just currently planning and talking about getting Brexit done. Forcibly, I should say. The communist ministers of Iceland have had enough. And if Britain has had enough of me, we will just go to war. We will just go to war. I love it how I've joined the Comintern with, like, sites to join the Axis. I'm doing absolutely brilliant today, let me tell you. You see, we are moving forth in this game. We are prepared to do and say anything to get on Stalin's good side. Let me tell you. We are getting on everyone's good side this game. We have exactly 0 military factories. By 1937, we might be cooked in that demeanor, but one demeanor that we are not cooked in is that we are look at that. So we're gonna enlarge a civilian fleet, and then we're gonna lean into here, and we're actually going to shit so hard on every single nation, like on the seas. It's going to be insane, because we can just keep asking for convoys. People will give us convoys, because convoys are worth nothing, and in war score it will be -1. So that is the same as 1 piece of combat navally. We are going to generate, we are going to generate war score. I have never done this before, and this could go so very wrong, as I might misunderstand something slightly about Navy, and it just leads to me being cooked. Right, we're gonna get the dockyards. Right, we're doing it. We're leaning full in. Crikey. You can tell. We almost went local arms, but like for a regular army. But why go regular army and fight a war normally, when you can do this? Fight World War II. Beat Germany. Take a tiny bit of Denmark. And when you have a tiny bit of Denmark, and Denmark's not released, that is so fair. But when a tiny bit of Denmark is released, and we leave off, and no one else is the leader of anything in Scandinavia, you get to form the People's Union, and my god, look at that manpower gain. We will be generating more people than they can process. And if we can do that, and make even more convoys, we're gonna spam Navy. We are going to go for England directly. Not by, like, the Civil War decisions given by our actual tree. I mean, we will do the Brexit achievement, don't you get us wrong. But what we are going to do is just very simply attack absolutely everywhere. Because we would, theoretically, we would have no problems manpower-wise keeping this up. Like, the war wouldn't be a problem, it would just be the maintaining of such a BS situation. Do we still have our stability modifier? That is a good question. No, we do not. That's really bad for us. International trade, does that give us 1? So, military and civilian. Brilliant. Okay, we're gonna have to rush this after expanding the civilian fleet. I need you guys to know that, like, we have 2 plans militaristically. And you might be like, why? Why convoys? Because convoys, they're arse, right? They are. But they're really good at building early game industry. And what else they're really good at for early game, at least for Iceland, no other nation has this, by the way, emergency conversion. You can build destroyers. Destroyers. I don't know what the conversion rate between convoy to destroyer is. We're going to learn this together. But, let me tell you, it is going to be swell. It's going to be brilliant. Mr. Colton, I really hope your day is going brilliantly now that you know Iceland is intending to do this. Like, we're not even going to have planned destroyers. And if we do, we're just going to plan the highest destroyer. Because the conversion rate's through political power. It wouldn't be through... And therefore, we can just keep bullying the system. Right, we're going to keep building that whilst we've got nothing else to build. I do love how we're selling, like, a singular bit. Okay, we're gonna go to medium price. Because we really need nations to buy our convoys. So that we can build up an industry to build more convoys. And when we can build even more convoys... Like, I would love to proclaim Nordic unity with this BS. Because... Yeah, we don't have the manpower for much else than to just keep generating, really. Keep generating, going for a war navally. I do love that, like, Olaf just makes us have such a higher economy. Okay, we're going to add 2 in preempting this. This is going to be something brilliant, something that is unforeseen before. This is something that no one in the Hearts of Iron space would have known about. God, this is... I like, stacked this slightly in my mind, and I went, wait 1 second. Okay, so we're going to expand the civilian fleet. Then we're going to need to get this trade. We really badly need this trade done. And I honestly don't know why. Why would we spend 70 days creating an agency? Apply the upgrade form department. Why would we need that? We don't need cryptology. At least I don't think. Cryptology doesn't really help Navy, I don't believe. I say that, actually, wouldn't it do the exact opposite of what I just said? Right, ignore me, and let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna do one more anti-democratic raid. Christ. Look at this. Base value 52. I think this is one of the largest base values there's ever, like, this is a massive claim, but I think ever going to be. I genuinely do not know how to increase this any further. Create Icelandic unit, manpower. Where do we get out of our isolation though? Because we're just about to finish our economy tree. Or even more dockyards. I do want to do it. I do really badly want to expand the harbour. But I don't know if that's even worth it for our time. Because we just wanted to expand the civilian fleet. We need to get these 2 done realistically. Because we can't build anything yet. And if the Icelandic economy gets that, then we can run down here really quickly. And if we can do this, get diplomatic training in localized centres, and we can just put British people inside of, well, Britain, to make them communist. And you know, they're really fortunate to call it a Scotland Yard, because that's what we intend to do. We intend to abuse Edinburgh and Glasgow, so that our intelligence agency never hits London. And it might be like, Baboomy, that makes no sense. No, it makes a lot of sense, because we can quiet intel, and it will go down a little bit. We can just harshly bring it back up every once in a while. And that means our spy detection is nearly 0, so we can always rescue our people. And doesn't it take something like... Oh, what's the resource? It's like... Isn't it, like, support equipment? If I'm not corrected, it might be support equipment. Which is, like, our only thing we'll make militaristically then. Because our nation is just going to be built off spies to break the UK. Okay, we need an international trade. Oh, right. Changes to civvy economy. Right, that's chill. And then we'll add free trade. Of which we'll instantly get rid of. But, you know, the thought was there. I think it's, like, tomorrow. As you can tell, I'm really shaky to get this next bit done. I really want to sit and get all of this going. Okay. I am feeling this. I don't know how good this game is going to be, but what I can say for certain is that we are going to do, well, not we, I am going to have your mum after this stream. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be the best thing. And then we're going to take Greenland. This is my best trumpet accent and impression. I really, really hope. Okay, so anyway, where was I even thinking? So Hitler's took the Anschluss. Spain is cooked as fuck. Please. Please, this time. Come on. Come on, anarchists. Do something. Do something. I believe in you. I want you to win. Bro, if the anarchists win, though, like, hear me out. That's so... It will be the greatest anime comeback in history, okay? That's all I'm gonna say to that. The greatest anime comeback. Okay. I really wish down here was like a +1 factory. I say that. I say that, and it's there. I ignored it the entire game. Wait. Oh my god. I ignored it the entire game. It does everything. It brings us to civvy economy. It makes everything faster. Oh my god. We've been playing the worst Iceland yet. Oh, okay. Do not worry. We will not think about it. It will be okay. Together forever. Right. We're just gonna sit over our great nation. Our great united nation. Oh god. I can only imagine what people are gonna say about this. Like, I'm gonna be in a Hearts of Iron event later, bro. Bro, I'm actually cooked. I'm dead. There's no way. There's no coming back from this. My ass is just dead. That's it. That's all I can say. I mean, I really hope for, say, like, I think this will go to 94. I really hope. We're in the Communism. Yo. Good luck. Take out the Soviet bear. Woo. Yeah. Woo. We'll get one Icelandic unit to possibly get one piece of land. Like, literally anything will do. Like, this island will do. Is a thing. Like, it will be enough for me to want to leave. I'm, like, actually kind of interested into what they're going to do. Yeah. Take our convoys, it's fine. We can plan one naval invasion, I guess. I'm not even certain how. Maybe we're gonna ask the Soviets very politely. We're gonna ask them for a lend-lease. Will not accept. Ah. How much do we have in stockpile? Nothing. That's kind of what I thought. And they definitely don't have a deficit. Yo! Yo! Let's go! This will require 75 convoys. Yo! Yeah! Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Oh! We just bullied the system. Right. What we're gonna have to do is pull our extras out of the market to have the maximum output. We want as many of these as physically possible, man. You wanna send us convoys at the same time? Hear me out. Hear me out. I have a strategy. I have a strategy. I have a strategy. I have a strategy, comrades. I have a strategy. I have a strategy. This is so stupid. This is so Yes, provide me with the convoys to accept the lend-lease with the convoys. Bro, what is this? Oh god. God, I'm bullying these people. These like very happy communist nations are like, yo, we'll help you out. And I'm just bullying them for weapons to help in the war where they can't. This is mean. God, I feel terrible. Well, it sucks to suck, I guess. Sucks to suck. Just get more convoys. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was gonna say, the other one won't skip, but that definitely will. Right, and now we can get trench warfare. This is gonna help us navally invade. Comrades, this is possibly the most ridiculous thing I think I'm ever gonna do. One day, no. What we want is the armed forces of Iceland, because then we can just convert these same convoys to naval invade Denmark with no factories. There's nothing. What is the Icelandic army? I've never heard of such a term. Oh, comrades, this is stupid. This is really stupid. The fact that we're getting away with it as well. The fact we're getting away with this. I hate how we're getting away with it. We're gonna go mines Iceland. We're gonna just start creating destroyers and just naval invade. with a wait. I don't think we have anything for naval invasions. One second. Do we have naval invasion tech? That's not where we get it anymore. Oh my god, we do. Oh my god, we do. Do we? Wait. We really badly need marines then. Can we get on the marine work, please? Why is this a thing? Yes! I'm gonna hold this. We're actually gonna... We can hold this for exactly a month. We intend to do so. We intend to hold this for the entire time that it takes to hold this. We're creating quite a force with this. We're just bullying the AI. Yes. You may consider such an action. But Mr. Stalin, we're also going to consider such an action. We're going to start considering... I think they did it Did they do it monthly? Oh, they did it monthly. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Mr. Stalin. Don't you worry. We're really down bad for, equipment and, like, everything. So, you're really helping us out here. Anyway, I love it how we're getting, like, upgrades for stuff we've never made. Okay, we're also getting guns that we're never gonna build. Right, let's just get on construction 3 or something. Right, let's take the abhorrence down a level. Yes, Soviets. We will accept soon. We'll accept your we'll monthly every month. Oh, yes. I love it, Mr. Stalin, yes. Do keep doing this. It's very nice for us. We will accept this every month, very happily. Oh. How many guns do we have? We do not have enough guns yet. We need more guns. I'm sorry, Mr. Stalin. We have 900 more guns. We do not have enough guns, Mr. Stalin. Give us more guns. Where the fuck is our army? Oh, we're not on the right screen to have an army. Right. Let's finally make an army with the first ass. Right, we're gonna need some field commanders. Something, literally anything. Reckless, brilliant. You know, I don't care. You're fine. We're gonna the zero economy impact, real game, real. Okay. Naval hub in the Atlantic. This is ridiculous, as is. Let alone. Okay. I think the funny times are over, where we're asking the Soviets for shit. Right. No, it's not yet. They're still trying. They're really still trying. Right. Ah. never mind. It's not happened yet, right? So, what we want to start doing... 145 convoys. This is stupid. So we're gonna once again plan to sell all of our convoys at a really high price, which no one's ever gonna buy in a million years. And then we're going to Mr. Stalin, we don't have enough convoys. Could you get? Oh, this is terrible. Because we could just yes, we're gonna put this up on the market really quick, and we are actually, in fact, going to again, Mr. Sun, we request your support. We don't have enough convoys. Mr. I think you might want to reconsider. Thank you. We have too much in stock before. We can fix that. We can really fix that. Where is our support equipment at? Okay, we're gonna want to plonk it all on the market. I think because it's lend-lease goods. We'll take some guns. Thanks, bud. Right, and then all we're gonna do, right, is just pull it back. Pull them all back, and because we're accepting another really large thing, because like they of course want to keep us alive, right? What did they send? Not as much this time, but they've sent us a few convoys, which is really nice of them. I don't know why they keep sending us convoys. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I'm starting to think they like us a bit much, and that's terrible. That is actually awful to have. By the way, my YouTube is bugging the hell out. Like, all the stats are everywhere, and everything's saying different numbers. And that's usually not a good thing. It's not a good thing when everything on YouTube's saying different things, and that my connectivity is apparently 0. That's probably a bad thing. Right, so we can finally start getting the Brexit achievement. Right, we're gonna start on it. We're also going to create a thing in Glasgow. We are also going to start looking. God, this is terrible. This is terrible. We're already on like 4 divisions without making a gun. Without one gun in the game, we've almost got 4 divisions. We're gonna mine Iceland. That's bro. As in there are mines in Iceland, not that we are mining Iceland. I wish. Could we humbly request? Could we humbly request for some planes? Could we humbly request? I would love it if we could just keep humbly requesting things. But yeah, we're gonna just start building some destroyers, and when we have good stuff, we just naval invade the Faroes. In fact, we're gonna make the plan now. Wait, why? We have attack researched. So it's general order, not field march. That makes a lot of sense, to be fair. 28 days. We are going to make it a bit higher of a plan. Just because I think 28 days might be too short. So we've got 42 days. Because again, we need emergency conversions. I love it how we're going to get some actual war score in this. I mean, I don't know what their war score is. It's going to be abhorrent. But like, yeah, 100%. Oh, convoy raiding and 2 lend... Yeah, now we're going to catch up pretty quick. Pretty quickly. It seems like no one's took a singular loss this war. Fielded manpower. That mark could just be bent over so quick. And we're just going to have destroyer after destroyer just appear on their shores. Right, we'll want the elusive gentleman. Thank you so much. In 30 days, we'll have that. We're going to just start upping our passive defense to upgrade the amount of people that we can have inside the UK. Kingdom of Hungary renounces the Treaty of Trianon. Get destroyed. Okay, we're trying to go around this the fastest way possible. I mean, it would be nice to be Spy Master, because then we can also take for free. Queen Maud of Norway has died. That's so sad. Imagine we actually formed Scandinavia, though. For real. That's probably, actually, now that I think of it, I think well, the Soviets' dominance over the seas might be the reason why we've not been hit yet. Which is just funny. Honestly, I love how we're kept in the game for real. We have 10 factories. 3 naval dockyards. I was about to say, sorry, we don't have any military factories. Naval dockyards are now counted as factories. That's kind of cute. But yeah, we're going to try our hardest to stay alive, taking these areas, before we just perish. We're so dead. We're so done. Like, there's no way we can win this. This is the most cooked we're ever going to be in any game. Okay, so we're going to, once again, do this. And then we're going to try our hardest to... Oh, wait. Isn't there literally a department for this? No. Apparently not. I swear there was a thing that we could hover over UK and, like... I might just be tweaking. I might just be wrong. But yeah, what we want to do is make it so it's not hitting London at any point. If it hits London, we are kind of cooked in that way. We're gonna start thinking propaganda, but when we have more than 2. It's when we have a third so that the second can help the third. That's what we really want, is the second to always help the third. And then having a forced Denmark underneath us, it doesn't matter if it's real Denmark or not. Oh my god, we actually might win this, like over time. I mean, old attack may as well. We're already there. Trade interdiction. I mean, kind of brilliant. Okay, modernizing the Coast Guard. That's more than fine. I kind of want to win this. Seems very winnable here. I say that we might just cook all of our units. We don't have many guns between all of them. Right. Okay. So what we're going to get is passive defense. Wait, actually, no, we're not. We're going to try to spread this out now. We're going to get economy and civilian. Because it seems like we're going to be in this war for a little while. Okay. This battle's not going our way, so we're going to just return. And we'll plan for another day. And we're going to hold this plan until we have absolutely everything required to win this. Okay, we're 800 guns down. We're going to have to ask Daddy Stalin once more. Hello. How many guns can you give me? You'll give me some guns? That's really nice of you. And you guys, I would love some more. You're just handing me more guns. That's nice. How many guns? Quite a few guns. You don't want to hand me anything. That's really sad. Britain. Germany? Literally, like, I'm desperately clawing for anyone. Literally anyone who might have a fraction of, you know what, will be nice to you. Cuba's not communist yet. That's a bit of a sad one. Oh, and yeah. But yeah, obviously we cannot sell Soviet equipment, no matter how much I'd like. Beans. Well, beans. Okay. Chances are they're not eviscerated. I say that as they're getting eviscerated. That's not handy. Beans. Right. Okay, so other than that one unit, we're not looking that unhealthy. Okay. Okay, economy and civilian, that's really nice, and we're going to get one more, and then we're going to basically just hit the UK constantly with propaganda until the end of time, where we obviously will do just a try thing on them. I don't care that much. I will see Britain burn. Extort heroism, nah, it's fine. Our heroism will be very back very quickly. We're taking down that to increase our overall stability, which I think is a very smart idea. Then we're going to ask to be the spy master, which the Soviets can accept because the AI never has a problem with it. Weirdly enough, they really should have a problem with it, but they don't. Right. So now we know with an accidental attack that we can nearly take the Faroes. So we just need to increase how much of a punch we really had. How to do that? I mean, we have Marines. I mean, we could just do a Marine attack. I think that's a completely valid strategy at this point. because we get less knocked out of the face of the earth for having these guys and not to having these guys. That was not as many guns as I imagined. But yeah, we never want to be positive in guns. Just a weird sentence to say. Right. We're going to try to recruit 4. With obviously all the equipment of which we are just being handed hand over fist with. Which I think is a very nice thing of them, really. Okay. And because we're selling our souls and resources, everyone's going to like us. I would love a Lend-Lease. USSR. I would love that Lend-Lease. If you would like to give me that Lend-Lease, I will be very happy with you. Then Spy Master has given us absolutely no one. That's terrible. That was not what I expected. Right. Okay, we'll just get our 4th thing done. And we will now start converting. Converting into ships and converting from ships to straight manpower. That's right, everything inside our state is going to be creating manpower from here on out. We will not stop until there is enough manpower to shake a stick at. I love it how we actually cannot build any more in our nation. Like, I've got no way to getting military factories except for through this. Okay. Mobilization speed, recruitable population, training time plus 20%. I don't think we need that. I mean, division attack and defense plus 15 for free. I would like that. Capacity multiplier, mountaineers. Marines, I would like Marines. Marine stuff increased very much so. That is something that I'm massive for. Okay. How many guns? 2,000. That's really nice of you. How many guns? 500. You wanna hand me more? No. You wanna hand me more guns? No. I love it how they're handing me most of their guns that they've stockpiled the entire game up until now. Like, this is, like, terrible for them. Absolutely abhorrent for them. Okay, we're going to go up onto passive defense onto level 5, because we may as well at this rate. And then we will just plan for the UK's downfall very, very abruptly. As we may as well do it whilst we're at war here. Because then it will attract Soviet attention and increase our... Unless we just want to kill them, get the northern, and then kill the UK. I mean, there's nothing really stopping us. As it's more so just down to this spam that we're getting. This is going to be the most beautiful spam I think the world's ever going to see. Okay, this is like going to be the spam of spams. If it is a 1-to-1 convoy to ship ratio, we have 103 ships as it begins. If it's 2, we have 51 ships. If it's 3, like basically our problem is if it's like 10 or 20. Realistically, if it's 20. If it's 20 and above, we're going to start having problems. If it's not, oh, we are really in for like the spam. Okay, the spam is never going to be seen at this rate ever again by anyone. Oh my god, we actually have enough. We actually have enough to do this. Okay, we have enough Marines to actually pull this off. And the whole reason why I want to have ships is because I want to do the naval invasion support. Because, oh my god, if we can get support on top of all of us. I didn't get the proper... I didn't get the guy. Do we have the guy? Do we have the guy? No. We're just going to allow this guy to boost propaganda. It's 0.01. Which is going to be very, very, very slow. No. No. Modify. No. We're still having our recruitment drive actually. Yeah. Give us stuff still. Keep giving us stuff. These aren't even real divisions we want. It's just so that we get more out of the Soviets. Because I don't care for this war. This is not the war care that I want. Convoy raiding level 5. I mean, Christ almighty, this is gonna be stupid. This is stupid. Casualties for, like, we're gonna have quite a large Wait, you're telling me? Telling me we don't even have cruisers? Early cruiser hull. Perfect. 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 Right. This is brilliant. Right, and then we can start making our own stuff, I guess. Now we're not. We're doing international brigades. We're getting the English down. We're getting the English down and dirty. Refit ships to destroyers. Dudes. This is going to be a real spam. Request lend-lease. I would love a lend-lease of guns, please. Oh, and support equipment. Apparently not support equipment. That's so sad. But yeah, we... Why have an industry when you can just rely on your allies' industries? Because, like, why do you need an industry in the end of a game? Like, if you can just have everyone else make an industry for you. For real, for real. Okay, I love, like, this only exists to just force more equipment into my stockpile. Like, we're technically down by 2,000 guns, and they need to help us out of that hole. Also known as, I just want to get, like, the Faroe Island alone. That's it. That's all I need. It's just one other nation, and I know they're not going to puppet, they're going to annex. And under that presumption alone, if we can kill them, it's good enough. This is stupid. This is stupid. Weekly manpower plus 50. Again, more manpower. You shouldn't be giving me this much manpower, Hoi. I'm gonna start doing things. I'm gonna start harming people. Like the amount of manpower they're willing to give me in this game. The amount of things. I mean, we don't even have an economy. We don't even have a military factory yet. Like, oh god. I love bullying, like, the Communism. Right, request land lease. I would love you for years. Oh, right, not licensed production, please. I would like your support equipment. You do not want to give it to me. Beans. Ah, beans. Right, I think this will be chill. I think that we're going to be able to take the Faroe Island rather easily. And when the Germans just inevitably bum them to hell and back, it is a free... Wait, if we take it, don't they just surrender? And become my puppet? And then we could just leave and then create our own and hold off against the Germans. And then... God, how many... Do we get the one? I feel like we should only get one for that. Yeah, we do only get one destroyer. But a destroyer is a destroyer. Oh my god. What? What? This is stupid. This is already stupid. Oh my god. So, well, we've got what we came for. I guess we launched naval invasion. I don't. There's nothing else to do. We're gonna wait to at least get like another one in the go. But like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? What in God's name? Because it's gonna follow the whole way because it's a sea region. It's not. And because it's supporting, it will be in a combat against the Danish, so it wouldn't matter. And theoretically speaking, this is a success. Theoretically speaking, and theocratically speaking, it's a success. I love it that our reservists are like the Marines. Why is it our reservists are the Marines? I want it the other way around. Okay, international brigades, that is brilliant. Right, let's infiltrate the British Isles, finally. Although we already have been, and Britain has been slowly becoming communist. Very slowly. Very slowly. But, you know, all good things. All good things. Right. There's no way. There's no way we actually won this. There's none. Like, even if it gets 1% of the war goal, I don't care. This is weird and insane. This is just a proxy war at best. This is just a straight proxy war. What can we build? Can we build? No, nothing helpful yet. We've done all of that. I mean, airplanes? No one else has range, so it doesn't really matter, but... I mean, I guess for the Pharaohs it does matter. Oh my god, we actually might win this. My god. Like, it would be a loss, but we have so many reservists that it won't be a loss. Okay. And because they'll be going back at different rates, only one will be caught. If they do get caught. Okay. I really think... we really wasted manpower there, but it's fine. Okay. And we're just going to bring back all of our manpower real quick. 16,000 sounds pretty nifty at the moment. We're just not going to research anything because we don't need to. Because that's already covered. I'm just going to start refitting cruisers now. Yeah, so now the reservists are producing actual attack, I guess. I don't really know what Marines have on top of... It's fine, they're winning. They're turning the battle. They're doing it. They're doing the thing. Okay. It's guaranteed by 25%. We'll do that because we're going to be behind soon. But we're still going to have to look at some silly things first. Okay. And when we take this, we should have a fair amount left for curtailing some serious war stuff. Right. Refuse Germany's ultimatum. L. Okay. Poland joined the Allies. Okay, and then... Bang. Soon enough. Boom. That means we have a hell of a lot of war score now. Okay. And that means we're just going to do one extra naval invasion into Copenhagen. Just actually straight up. Wait, what? Huh? This port? This naval base? Into there. Okay, there's no angle because we can't actually do that. Right, we're going to do it here. And we're going to do it like this to get both. Right, the entire lot. So it's regular armymen and marines together with actually nothing. Okay. We're going to upgrade guns. Obviously, it's a massive upgrade from what we had before because you can see what we had before was nothing. We'll turn from nothing into getting nothing. It is brilliant. It's brilliant, the scheme. It is a brilliant scheme. The best scheme the world's ever going to see. And you see that London's not quite in? It does just mean no one's going to be caught. And if they do, we just very quietly, you know, quiet network, save, leave. And we just remove support equipment from our things. And worst case scenario is we just do support equipment. Literally. That is it. That is it. That is our entire backup plan. Okay. I love how this game is just military governor. No. We would like overall a local police force at best. Mainly because we do not have the means to have that. And we are going to make a military police division real quick. Which we're going to call the creative name Horsies. And all it is a singular... I feel like that's a really misleading name, actually. I didn't realize we didn't get horse. So we've got horses without horses. That's a really misleading name. I do apologize. I do apologize. Right. Okay. Oh. Who's that? Ah! Icelandic Expeditionary Force. That's kind of cute. Anyway. Could you join this real quick? And could you move over here? Because what I need you to do now is this. Because the invasion of Jutland is very necessary. And when we naval invade, the Soviets are actually going to join in. And it's just going to be stupid. This is going to be a stupid war. Overall, massive war, stupid, and it's going to be brilliant. And then we're just going to leave, take the extra manpower, get ready to fight the UK. With our amazing economy, by the way. Amazing economy. We're literally going to leave the Comintern, do the focus, and we're going to have to stay inside our own faction for a while. Which is kind of a bit sad. But hey ho. You know, you can't help it. Local factories, local available resources. Yes, I would actually like this. Actually, do I want this? No, I want the free military factory immediately. Free military factory sounds better than having to make one myself, like the stupid Mong that I would be. Right. 10 divisions, 20 transports, brilliant. Okay, and then, whilst that's going on, we're gonna quickly make some really, really good economic decisions. Oh, we've already done it. But yeah, we're going to have to wait for 15%. We are also going to recruit in the UK, just for our next one. And we're going to really hope that they are going to be really well done. As you can see, that guy got captured. So what do? We go to Britain, we would do rescue. And it takes 200 guns. Problem is, we don't have a lot of guns. But we're going to commence when ready. And it's going to be brilliant. Right. Poland has been captured. Right, this guy goes on quiet intel. Just for the time being. It just saves it. And bro is very likely, unlikely to be captured. It will leave it at 77 for us. For us to come back to the UK and do it again. Just do it again. Literally no changes. It's the same guy. 47. My only worry with this is, like, I don't know how likely we're going to die doing this. Like, if the port is blockaded and we take that, we are cooked. We are cream crackered. And I don't think that's a navy. No, that's not a sea tile. So we would actually just have dead units, which we're really going to hope doesn't happen. We're going to hope the Denmark is still very weak, as they were once in the past. Okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. I have every hope in this conflict. Right. My worst fears are being, like, actually seen. Okay, 92. We should theoretically win this. We are immediately going to be looking at Plan B. Plan B is ultra defense, where we're going to work on getting some serious defense. Okay. Get some serious defense whilst, preparing a way to reinforce. Call to arms? Absolutely, of course. Finland and Denmark in the same war, let's go. Okay, yeah, let's stop this attack first. Mainly because we don't want to lose these units. Beans. This is bad, this is bad. This is really bad. Right, last stand. We just actually have to last stand this. We're gonna really hope that this turns around. Where are our invasion stuff? Why are you not helping? Oh, you're barely out. You're in range here. You are actually in range. I swear to Jesus H. Christ. Get the hell in there. I don't care. I don't care what you call yourself. You are helping. You are coming across over here real quick. You are helping this defense as much as physically possible. No, I have you know you are a moving port. Your port is there. Help. Not convoy raid them. Convoy raid them for all I care. Do it. The one boat convoy raid. Ah, beans. That would not be a healthy way to lose some manpower. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of units like this. Goodbye, units. Wait, are you still attacking? Wait. Oh, they're still. That's a bit weird. You see, I really want to try to save these units, but on the other hand, we could potentially try to keep... Oh, did they... yeah. Yeah, Beansy. Your Beanseria. Yeah, they're just gonna have us here. I don't think we get a lot of help out this way. Because, yeah, they're gonna help out the naval invasion first, aren't they? Ah, beans. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Right, could you convoy raid this section? Okay. 100% convoy raid. Nice. That's really nice to know. Right. We're gonna have to get rid of this. 2,000 manpower. What an awful trade that was. Right. But we can finally not make anything again. That's actually terrible. That's terrible, man. That's awful. Bro was really, like, hyping me up to kill me. Right. Okay, we're gonna get international workers. Okay. And then we're gonna, once again, refit ships. I genuinely... I wonder what they're gonna do, because the Finland war doesn't just end now, because it's also and Denmark. Surely. Like, it's the same war. Meaning if one falls, does the other fall? And if Finland falls, I shouldn't emerge them, should I? Okay, if they don't take Vipuri completely, I think we'll be fine. My god. Okay. Okay, so what the plan is just the one province narc. Okay, we're gonna do the one province narc move, mainly because I do not trust myself anymore. With our current, with how we've just done that, I do not trust a lot. Okay, a lot in myself, I should mention. This is an interesting situation, to say the least. I'm not sure how it's gonna go from here on out, but hey ho. We're going to get you to do this here. It's not a quiet intel network anymore. It's a very loud one again. And then we're gonna do it again, 0.1. Again. 6% communism. Nice to see it, Britain. Nice to see it. We're going to really hope this is gonna rise enough. High resistance to compliance, that's fine. I think I'm aware of that. I'm, like, relatively sure. Ah, nice. Thank you, Germany. Oh, and they can't surrender because they would have surrendered to me. Ah, don't join the Allies. Yeah, why can't you? Ah, hello. Don't hit me. Hit them. Agent captured. That's not very demure. That is not very giving. Right. Again, could you just quiet network here? And then could you just rescue this lad? Yes. Rescue. Commence as soon as ready. Thank you. Right. Bro is just quiet networking the moment it can. It can be quiet networked. Right. No, you do not beat me. I, the Great Iceland. Haha! Yes. We did it. We did it as the only Iceland. Who the hell are the Germans? What the hell is a Nazi? I've never heard of one. I've never seen this thing that you call people who can't see. Okay. If I have more troops, we'll get there first. Ah. Denmark joined who? Denmark joined no one. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. We'll get one state. Probably. Danish-Soviet war. Yo. Let's go. Okay. Please tell me they die. We're gonna prepare a sneaky invasion real quick. We're just gonna take the 2 Marines to make it only 14 days. And we're just gonna go straight for it. We are just going to take, wait, shore bombardment bonus. Let's go. 9 days. 9 days for this invasion. Go on. You can do this. You can do this, babesies. Okay. They're both ready. It's not showing any arrows, so I'm not confident about this existence. But, if I'm not wrong, the amount of aerial support that we'll have will allow us to do it. And if we can do it, then we'll take a lot for free. Because their problem is getting in there right now. If we can get in, like, pronto, like, right now, oh, we're fine. Why can't we? Bruh. Bruh. We don't get. I don't know if we get. We'll probably get, like, the one thing. How the hell have I? Oh, right. But for all of us, I have 17%. That's fine. That's fine. For all of us, 17% is not bad. Right, war economy. Let's go, war eco. Go on, kill them. Kill them. Stop milking. Go on. Murder them. Can I just get military access real quick? Thank you. Thanks, Germany. I mean... Oh! Oh, we just needed the kill. We're not out the war because the Germans declared another war, and we're in that war. Right. We're technically fighting on 2 provinces. Thank us, Germany. Thank us. Thank us now. Bro, if I knew we just needed the kill, I would have used that a million times over. Right. German Reich declared war on Belgium. Just don't allow Copenhagen to join the Allies. That would be terribly sad. Okay. I love it how, like, it's just suddenly the Kriegsmarine of Iceland. The Icelandic appearing suddenly at the battle to save the day. As like, what do you mean the Icelandic saving the day? As like, the Icelandic saving the day? Who could have thunk it? As like, no, not one solitary soul in this game. Not a singular soul in this game would have thought that was the idea. No one would have thought this could have even occurred. The 2 Marines suddenly just flying around, murdering. Oh, please say I get it. 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 We are probably likely to learn who gets it. Come on. I want the battle to end so we get the cinematic to it. Okay, we got it. Right. I'm not looking for much. Oh. 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 Grönland. Haha. Björnholm. Nein. Das ist mein. Mein Deutschland. Mein Deutschland. Ich sehe mein. I see mine. Now guess what? That means if I leave my faction and create a faction, I don't know if I can create factions. We're gonna learn very quickly. But you see, it's very cool because we get the entire Danish Navy. Nice. Nice. The entire Danish Navy is on our side for about 11 war score. Just pretty chill. I mean, massive L to the allies there, really. But, massive W for us. In fact, major W moment. Incredible Ws. Overall. And we actually will have a real economy soon. Soon is the wording there. Soon. Not quite yet. Refit ships to destroyers. Okay. Can I incite an uprising in England's lower class? We'll find out tomorrow. No, I'm joking. We'll find out tonight. We'll find out within, like, moments. Hopefully Britain's not done the focus. Britain has not done the focus. The idea is to... I love how we just assisted Germany to, like, actually murdering people. You see, because if we can... Now we're gonna happily leave. Good. Thank you, Comintern, so much for your help, your assistance, your love, your admiration, I should say. But we're gonna create a faction here. And we're gonna, in fact, call it the BCP. The whole reasoning is I like manpower. The Boomy Communist Party. I really like manpower. And before anyone else in Europe can even beat us to it, God, I love manpower. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, sure, entrenchment, our build is, like, reduced, but there we are. We've already mitigated it. We've already mitigated the problem at hand. And we've already brought in a new way of life. The expeditionary force is actual arse. Right. Okay. Do I know how we're going to win Brexit? No. No, it was just like bring an uprising. That is it. That is my entire plan. Just uprising Britain as much as possible. I love that we have Bornholm, though. Bornholm is brilliant. It's one of my favourite places as of today. I do also like a compliance growth. That is really nice. I mean, if it wasn't for the achievement, I would just be keeping them down right now. Look at that. Workers' Republic of Iceland within Greenland. Because, I just think it's funny. There's actually, like, no real good reason that it's like that. In fact, the best way for us to... Wait. Wait. You know what they can do, right? They're gonna do naval. They're gonna do naval, and then they're gonna make convoys, and we'll be able to manage how many convoys they have. It's gonna cost us less to keep it as well. I mean, we literally have like one real thing made. I think we could have just took Greenland and just had that. Icelandic protectorate country is not... No. Okay. So Greenland does not apply, although they can form Scandinavia. Which is very interesting. I don't know how this war thing's gonna happen, by the way. All I do know for certain is that, we get to do something at some point. Okay. So the British Navy is not one to be screwed with. Right? So that's why we're going to intend to screw with it. Right. We are not going to do destroyers. Yo, just tuning in briefly to see the most interesting Scandinavian country. Yeah, no, is Iceland, by far. Like, genuinely. Genuinely, like, Iceland is such an amazing country to play. Right, and then we're just gonna fold them into doing this. It's mainly because, we're about to start generating more manpower than any other country can in the game. By an insane 100. Granted, it takes us longer than every other country. Up for my POV for Monday. Damn! Damn, okay, that's fair. To be fair, I just want you to know that this is such a BS part of the tree. We haven't even done, like, half of our things. We can just do knowledge sharing to catch up. We can do civilian factories. Like, the expansion from this and naval reconstruction. Look at how hot this is. Efficiency caps on our exactly 1. It's so bad. We're preparing for war against England with like 1 military factory. We'll be known as the Northern People's Union. That's so sad that the BCP is gonna die to be. But hey, if a Northern People's Union is what it takes, that is what it takes. But yeah, I don't know if it ever leaves, is the thing. Look at that. Northern People's... It's part of a Northern Union. Yeah. I mean, if any country is... No, they're not. It's just to get the first one. Right, I am tempted to expand the harbour to get those extra convoys. But I think we're doing fine on convoys. So what we're going to be looking for is expanding nature, I think. And again, we get to have tech groups with tech groups over here. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, Industrial Research School. Right, we finally are producing 1,000 manpower exactly every single week. Comrades, ain't no one gonna catch up to this. We are fine. And we're generating ships out of nowhere. Like, do remember that we're just generating ships. Like, we're not even making ships anymore. They're just generated. Because we are making enough convoys for it to not matter. And if not, our vassals are. Our nice little puppets are going to start making those convoys that we need. I really would like to... we must be at war to request land lease. That's so sad. But yeah. You see, we are getting a real navy here. This is not like even like a semi-navy. No, it actually is just real. This will be the same quality as the British navies. Repair now. I don't really want to repair my ships. But if we must, we must. I mean, look, if we must repair our ships, we must repair our ships. For real, for real. Repair now. Oh, they need to go back to... Oh, right. They need to go to Reykjavik to repair. How many days of repairing is there? 1 day. Okay, they really didn't get battered. Real mountain out of a molehill kind of action here. Right. Brilliant. Brilliant. That really did incite some serious violence in our navy. I mean, no one knew how much damage there really was inside our whole navy. Up until that moment, it was nothing. There was no damage. Nothing was hurt. Right, we can ban democracy, but I don't think Mr. Churchy would be very happy. Oh. How did this stop? Oh. Right. That is a massive silly moment off me. Well, guess we're off to making supply equipment. Yeah, you thought we could make guns forever? Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, there appears to be. Okay. And we're gonna recruit straight from the UK again. So if this guy does end up dying, it really doesn't matter in the end. Right, research slot available. I was really wondering what was taking us so long. That was taking us so long. The fact that we just didn't manage anything. Oopsies. Oopsies. Right. Okay. And I think... I mean, to be fair, if we can't do the achievement, I don't mind. The goal kind of was just to have fun and see how far we can go. And we 100%... We are actually generating like a goddamn industry here. I'm not even sure how. I mean, I'd love it if Denmark doesn't go for independence. I think that would be kind of cute, for real, for real. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, what? They did! They actually aligned with us. What? Wait, huh? So, that means they're likely to play Pledge Allegiance. And then just... petition for independence. And I can just say no. I can just say no. Contribute, secure Norway. God. They've actually aligned with us. What? They're actually going to contribute to a war we're not in. I mean, it makes sense why they're so bugged. Like, for real. What the hell is going on here? We don't really need more foreign manpower. How much foreign manpower? We don't have any. To my knowledge. We have no foreign support. That's very sad that they're saying we have too much. I'm actually crying over that. Okay, I'm tempted to ban democracy. But on the other hand, we need more boats. More boats. This motherfucker is a... My god, you can tell. It's been a few weeks. Right. My Jesus. Right, we can finally build military factories. My god. It's happened. It's happened. We've actually got an industry going. For real this time. Right. We are gonna go that way. Then we're gonna go... I don't think civil defense. That looks really hot, actually. I was thinking marine stuff, but... if marine stuff isn't applicable... I mean, it would be rude if we didn't. But it would be even ruder if we didn't do our great navy tree. Okay? We need this navy ASAP, for real. Okay. Okay, and we're just gonna start producing actual... just a ass ton of support equipment. I love it how we just technically do have a really large industry, as well as just nothing. It's both at the same time. We have a big army, and nothing. And we have a massive industry, and nothing. It is something. This is how to play Hearts of Iron 4, the most cursed way physically possible, where convoys are your most important export. You know it's a weird game when... But yeah, we're hoping to get a tri-civil war inside the UK, invite them all into our faction, gain at least like a bit of England, and then we'll have 2 achievements. I don't know like when we get to do this, by the way. We're gonna probably time it to be during... like, very heavily inside the actual World War. Because, I like the tilting of power there. We kind of allowed Germany to be strong. Which, you know, it's really good for us. Terrible for everyone else. Like, it's specifically for what we're doing, it's okay. It's justified, actually, in fact. That's what I keep telling myself at night. It was justified what you did at... It was justified what you did at Bornholm. Okay, that's all I keep hearing. Okay, Bjornholm. You know, funny enough, close to where I live, there is actually a place called Bjornholm, and a place called Steveholm, like here and here. Like here and here, they're much closer. They're both within view, basically, of each other. They're kind of nice. It literally means flat island and steep island. Much like Stockholm is, I think it's like island. I can't remember what Stock is. But home island, I think it is. If my Swedish is on point, that should be the correct way of saying it. It will be chill. It will be chill either way, even if my Swedish was way off. Okay, army logistics. I love it how, like, we've hit a wall of what our manpower should be doing, but we're just gaining manpower anyway. Age generation, we're going to have to get division attrition down, because we are likely to have very high attrition now. And we are just going to conquer, like, a small area after small area inside the UK, is the plan. I love the fact that we can just have strike force like this. This is stupid. This is so many levels of dumb. I can't believe the game actually allows us to do this. I mean, if we continuously do it like this, we will go down in convoys. That's my only concern. Bessarabia's gone to the Soviet Union. Nice. Well, good to them, I guess. Question mark. I love how we're happily in the Faroe Islands, ready to strike the absolute ever-living shite out of them. God, imagine actually being anyone like Britain in this situation. Just like, what the hell is ice? What on 6%? It's not that great. It is going down a little bit, and it is going to go down a lot in a while. Are you kidding me? I feel like the dodging method's best at this point. Okay. It's going down quite a bit because he's forced in hiding. I kind of want to dismiss him for, like, the British counterpart. Because, to be honest, not very helpful given the situation. Like, given the situation, very unhelpful. My God. Okay. Okay, could you just... Commence when ready. This is stupid. This is stupid. We might have a part 2. We might not. I'ma be for real. I don't know if this will have a part 2. Because this is actually just stupid. This is like, if it wasn't actually stupid, I might have I might consider it part 2 more seriously. But because this is genuinely just stupid. I mean, we have a new harbor though. Hear me out. But yeah, I just feel like this achievement is not very skill based. It is very RNGesus. And to stream it and then die because you did not do it well is terrible. We simply do not have the stuff for that. Okay. That's also fine. But yeah. I do love how we own just part of Denmark now. It's great. Our occupation is chill. And as you can see, they are transferring one mill factory to one civvy, which is weird given their situation, but you know, hey, we're not here to criticize the Danish. To be fair, we are getting like a healthy amount of manpower, and we would be able to fight a war, theoretically speaking, because it doesn't cost that much to make our our really nice manpower. Our manpower pools would be fine. It is just our industry lacks so much for war right now. It is diabolical, that. I love it how nobody really wants to mess with us all that much. I mean, invite to faction? No. And definitely they do not. The thing is, if we manage to get someone into our faction, we would unlock that entire part of our tree. I mean, I know it's not part of our tree to get it, but it would be kind of nice, kind of neat. I mean, I love it how we've done basically the entire tree up until now. They would now have stuff for us. I would love to be in war with a country that really doesn't matter. Yo, what if we just did Ireland? How much did we create? because I don't think we generated much, did we? In fact, we generated so little it doesn't come up. That is... Right. We're going to scroll down and try to spot us anywhere. I don't think we did anything. No, we got declared war on. So everything was in defense. And so we get... Oh, this is going to be political now. Oh. Well, it's really a question of what's better. Wales or Ireland? Clearly, we know the answer in advance. But, for those unaware, 125 days for a war that's going to last at least 3. We're going to make one more division, just in case Dublin is protected. God, this is going... Alright, we're going to invade Ireland, and then that will be the end of the stream, I think. This is stupid. This is actually stupid. I just don't see a future in, like, constantly being inside Britain. That's all. I mean, we could. We really could. But I just don't see it happening for, like, quite a while. And, honestly, I am not there to sit down for, like, 4,000 years for it. Right? The no game impact, the nothing happening. That will kill me a little on the inside. So we're going to declare war on Britain, I think, as, like, one of our final moves. While abusing Ireland for all the convoys they must have. And all the land that they also have. Like, that's a lot of manpower when you think about it, right? And so, we're just gonna slowly up compliance. As long as they're not... Look, as long as they're not guaranteed by anyone. Because we're in our own faction. They wouldn't want to intervene. Mwahahaha. And that means, well... We don't want to have a puppet, because they've already done that and proven they don't want to have puppets. So, like, you know, it would be rude. Well, we'll puppet basically like Connaught, and then keep asking them for convoys. And then remove their independence. So we want to see the most developed states. Those are the 2 most developed states, which is weird, given the situation. I might just full annex them, to be honest. I think they're going to pay off more in convoys if we just full annex. I do also love that this is just going to be any division, attack, and defense. Like, division is a vague term. Should point out, like, to say division is like to say army. You know? And to say just navy, say. I'm very happy for that thought line. Ah, yes. Some into the navy. Aha. Okay, actually, you are going to... Huh. That was not what I wanted. Because I know Ireland's not going to have a navy. I'm going to put these guys on naval invasion support around the entire nation. And then we're also going to do strike force like that. Strike force across the whole area. Naval invasion support just in case. Just saying. And then... Well, they're gonna be very politely ready to murder and maraud. Because 6 divisions should be enough to destroy the entire state of Ireland. And honestly, this could be the start of a world conquest. I'm actually gonna have to be honest. You know, we had less as Wales. We had less. Okay. Like this isn't the worst situation. It's, like, definitely not the best situation, but 1,000 manpower every single week is a lot. Okay? It is a lot to say 1,000 a week. And especially over a long period of time, because you would end up outproducing players like China in the end. When I say in the end, is, like, when they're destroyed and marauded. Because if you want to get manpower like China, you have to kill China. That's the only place. That's the only way. Okay. I really am thinking this will be really nice, but there's just not an option. And I'm honestly not there to do it. I also just don't know what focus it was. I think it was an airbase in the sea or something. It definitely wasn't like... We've done nearly every single focus. Like, literally every single one. Unless it is actually inside here. Which that would be insane to even ask for. That would be like I would give up Hearts of Iron forever. Is the level, right? Like, that is just like, what on earth is going on here? Right, okay, military text, la la la. That is all fine. That is all chill. We're gonna ask for another British spy just in case we don't rescue ours again. I love it how we're just rescuing the same guy over and over and over again. I mean, it is pain. Don't get me wrong. But, as it goes, I feel like the stupid idea of hitting Wales. Like, if... Okay, not Wales. Ireland. If... Okay, I should say this. If we go to war with Ireland, we are going to war. It doesn't matter. When that hits 125, regardless of who's in their faction, we are going to war. Okay? That just is happening. Now, I don't know if we can strike a naval invasion from a neutral country. We're about to learn. But it's going to be chill. It's going to be fine. Okay, the Workers' Republic of Ireland, how many days do we have? We have, like... That is about 45 days, if my calculations are right. I mean, we are going to, I don't know, talk about our day. You know, how's the weather going? Shookums? How's it going, Shookums? God. Imagine, like, someone comes in as I call them Shookums. That, like, that's diabolical. Like, imagine getting called Shookums as soon as you... That would be awful. Atrocious, if you will. Okay. So, we are on the stagnation. We are going to maraud. We are going to do this. Comrades, for today is the day. We are going to go in. And there will be nothing left but conflict, war, and most importantly, the boy toys of Iceland. That is all that we will have. There'll be nothing else. But what is this such a... Wait, what? Repair ship speed? Yes. Yes, I would love... I'm not even going to look at the other option. Repair speed is marvelous. Imagine they get, like, actually... Like, if Britain does anything on the last day, I think I might actually cry. Like, 124 days. Guarantees. I would genuinely just cry. I just hope Britain doesn't have the political power right now. Because France can't do it. They're capitulated. The Americas can, but they aren't because they're in neutrality right now. Again, Britain shouldn't because their political power should be low right now because they're really trying to get a government together. Because for some reason the AI starts late. So we should be able to pull this off. We have generated 1.8% as well. Like, it's not that high. It's not that high. So we should quote unquote be able to get away with this. If we can get away with it well enough, we can just go down south and attack Spain immediately afterwards, which is just hilarious. Then we'd actually be set up for a real world conquest. Here we go. I mean, don't get me wrong, we would still be cooked as hell, but we would have a shot in hell. We would genuinely have a shot at a world conquest. Right. We need more for naval invasion support. Yeah, you naval invasion support, please. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. Alright. Okay. Come on. I really want this to happen. You comrades don't understand how, like, on edge I am to get this. Okay. I think here. This will all be chill. Okay. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My god, I don't even know how I did the countdown correctly. Right. We've declared war. We set sail. We set sail immediately. I didn't even know we were allowed to do this. Let alone that we could. But we're going to do it. We're not going to call anyone in because then they'll join the Allies and actually cook my ass. Our best chance at victory right now is to call nobody in. Okay, 85. Yeah, we are likely to win this. We are likely to hold. Because if we can take Dublin, we can hold Dublin. If we can hold Dublin, we can hold a bit more. Okay. Right, absolutely no one left in our nation. That's awesome. No one left inside the UK. That is exactly what we needed to hear, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Ah. Well, that's not exactly too cute. Okay. Right, we'll take them back. We'll take them back. We'll... Whoa. I want them to return home. We'll give up that battle for now. Right. We've learned that's a terrible plan. So new plan. We have 7 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds good. 29 days. We're gonna hit the entire west coast, and we'll just eviscerate them like that. That's the idea. That's the new plan. The new plan is just hit them like that, because we have no airports. We have nothing like that, and our main shot is just taking Ireland. Would be okay if, and there's a grand if there, but we've just met their entire force, and that we can 1v1 them in offense over sea, meaning we can definitely win a defense on their land, because they have no bonuses, so it doesn't matter whose land it really is at the end of the day. Okay, we just need to make sure this naval invasion stuff is very, very well done, and very just there. We need a lot of it. Okay, 29 days. 29 days. I really hope this goes well. Like, we are 90% chance going to do this. Inferior enemy. Good. Good. I like hearing inferior enemy. And they've got a lot of factories for us. That's what the plan is. We're going to basically just take everything they have in Ireland. We're going to occupy them. If we need to create a collab government, we create a collab government. I do not care. That is like what the end game plans are. If it doesn't work out, we just make collab government. It's chill. The collab government will just up their industry again by like 8 factories, or isn't it 8? Wait. So construction, mill, 7. Yes, I've memorized it. Sue me. Right. Okay. So that is 6 divisions. Hopefully they have less. Otherwise we are actually cream crackered. Right. We are certainly going to get at least 1 division. Maybe all divisions? Question mark? The idea is to confuse them with a lot of naval invasion. God, this is not looking awesome. Okay. This could go really well, or we die doing this. We're about to learn how good they actually are. Okay, 1 on defense, 1 on moving to an empty province, so that we're less likely to lose out. Okay. Yeah, that division's cooked as thick. Welcome, brothers in arms. Nice. Wait. Wait. Okay. You may. Okay. Piss. Well, I think that's it for today with us. I honestly don't know where we go after this, because, like, even though, yes, we could just keep fighting to win. And you can kind of see here, if we flip this, you know, created maybe, like, a fort or 2. Like, we would have opportunities to fix this situation. Get an actual, like, real invasion from here. Or invade onto... Well, in fact, hell. We're gonna do it. Hell, let's do less talking. And get more doing. Right. Where... Now we know where the entire army is. Other side. 4 days. As soon as possible. And we throw the rest of our units at Dublin. Which we can highly protect Dublin. Greater than anywhere else. They're not even gonna, like, fully be gone. We're gonna just go for Dublin. And that's going to basically be their entire army. The entire preparation that they had to fight us. They're still fighting over there. Oh, no, 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 no. My sweet summer children. You aren't allowed to move. That was not something we actually told you about. Please say it's that guy. Oh, that is a bit rough. At least it's the highly trained guy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get these two. Let them survive it out a bit more. Right. Fact hell. U4. That's 3. Doesn't matter. Dublin. 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 Okay, you as well. Make it like 12 days. 14 days. That's fine. I think these guys can last for 14. Probably. We'll learn very hastily if they can or can't. You are not dying. You are not dying today. 7 more days. 7 more days. We can do this. We can do this. 7 more days. 7 more days. Yeah, it's not looking promising. I'm gonna be for real. Okay, well, comrades, I'm gonna leave it here. To be honest, because our economy sucks. Their economy will also suck. It's a question of whose economy sucks slightly less. I have a feeling it might be theirs. So we could keep asking for people, which we would start doing, and start recruiting. And start recruiting off here as well. Start really asking for a lot. 759 units. Penguin! Penguin came! Oh, Penguin, you lord and savior. By the way, we're just at war right now, just for a giggle, really. Yeah, boost ideology. We are going to boost the ideology of Britain real quick. I feel like we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Until we get captured, we're gonna keep going. Quest land lease. Britain. Britain! Britain, you're meant to be allied with not the opponent. Wait, request land lease? Why would everyone consider us? Why would everyone consider us? Why does everyone consider us? Like, we could genuinely get off everyone in the war right now. I know we're meant to be neutral, but damn. Damn, that's a step too far. I'm, in fact, somewhat uncomfy with that stat. Right. Oh. There we are. Brother is playing Discount Denmark. Genuinely. We're actually going to dock again. There's no way we can make that attack. There's none. What we're going to want is just a slightly larger army. Because they actually have a decent army. Meaning, we are going to abuse the Danish people. As you just referenced, those lovely people. Yep, we're going to abuse them. Once again. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be the most brilliant abuse of any country the world's ever going to see. Actually, no, we just need Marines. Shit tons of Marines. Okay. We do not have enough. Oop. I think if we stayed in Communism, then again, we wouldn't have the manpower. See, there's massive trade-offs everywhere. Well, let's just isolate them with our convoy raiding of great lengths. Fish continuation war. We are finally convoy raiding to an extent. It's a major lull moment. Because, I mean, we're going to just quickly half this and then make their own little thing. And then we're going to convoy raid the absolute ever-living arse out of them. Because the idea is, well, if we can convoy raid absolutely everything of theirs, good luck. Good luck to them. Just because, you know, we're just going to start committing kills like that. We are actually going to have to start trading for oil is the only thing. Thank you, America. America's already facilitated us. Let's go. And once again, we're going to be looking at getting some more ships. Because if you thought we were going to do anything different, you silly so-and-so. Ha. Honestly, these people believing we're going to do something inspiring. No. No, we're just going to murder. We're going to harm. That is the whole idea. The whole plan is harm people. Right. Okay, we can get a fair amount of Marines. I'm kind of excited for that. I do think that we probably need to make some more military factories, or at least receive some from some nation somewhere. From occupation, from trade. I mean, yeah, our occupation is finally in Bornholm, so that we get facilitated quite a bit. I mean, no. No, I don't want you breaking free and getting this independence malarkey. Independence doesn't sound too nice. If that's convoys, I would do it. See, I like the idea of taking convoys for free. Okay. Right. I love it that our strike force is the one that, like, can dock all the time. And our convoys, like, our convoy raiding cannot. Yes. Add. Do not add or subtract from the population. But also, massive L moment for them. Major bra moment for... like, we can just harm Ireland ever so slightly like this. If we can keep blockading them, they can't trade with anyone. I kind of wish I could see the kills. I am tempted to go out and back into the game just to see them, but I feel like that's just a bit much. Decryption speed, that's really not needed. Local available resources, local construction speed. I mean, I kind of would like those, but they're not going to be helpful. And we've hit the end of this as well. I guess transformation of nature. Right. Refit ships. Oh my god. They're still going? They are still going. They're going strong. Well, if we can do this, we'll get the achievement. Okay. This is brilliant. This is actually amazing. Wait a second. This is just gonna be free real estate. No? I feel like this is just gonna be straight free real estate. I love it how these guys must be, like, actually quite sad. Convoys. All the Irish convoys everywhere are just getting blocked. Completely. Oh, could we enter the screen real quick? Yes, I would like to block absolutely everything. Absolutely every single oh, that's a bit much. Okay. Well, we'll make it 100%. Don't you worry. 51? Ah. Is it because they're going in for something? No. That was almost concerning. Okay, we can have 3 regions with ease. I do love that we're, like, gonna start knocking them out of the sea. Like, these battles, they're not bad, to be fair. Like, it is just destroyers mauling them. Bang. That's not a fun situation for them. It's just, like, the moment we get... Yeah, the moment we get reinforcement is the moment that we absolutely maul and maraud. I kind of wish we had more in the way of that. Yeah, more in the way of maraudment. Right, we're going to assign a new person. Hopefully this person's going to be more skillful. Positioning naval damage and defense. Nice. Naval invasion support in these 2 regions, please. Okay. Best navy is submarine navy. Nah. It's the convoy navy. Okay, convoy navy is best navy. I need not hear anything else. Right. I need not be enticed by the devil against the convoy navy. The convoy navy is always best navy. Right. I love it how somehow we're still going down in oil. How is this possible? We do not have enough. Okay, this is just, like, possibly one of the slowest conquests the world's ever seen. It's mainly just because we can't quite kill Ireland. But we also... They can't actually contact us at all. We just are killing them. They just can't have ships. So we might start licensing. Would you like licenses? Would you like licenses? See, they would love licenses off me. They would love me to purchase whatever the hell they want. Like, they would love it. Love me for years, in fact. I really, really badly need a military factory. Do you think building them here will work? I mean, at that point, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. We're not being that kind. We're gonna build this, which is very helpful to the people of the Faroe Islands to have not like regular land forts, not like the anti-navy ones. No, of course not. Like, what do you think we are? Insane enough to let them actually have useful things? No. No. To be fair, if Ireland could land a hit on us, they would actually be able to stop us completely. I do also love how our navy grows every single time. Like, every time they attack, they just see more navy and go, wait a second, what? Okay. 100%, 100%. What are your strengths? Is it gonna tell me? Probably not. But, as you can see, we are, once again, harming them really badly. Jesus. 2 more convoys sunk. They can't have much of a navy left. Okay, that's gonna be fine. I think an army of 9 to go into Ireland will be fine. I think that would almost be perfect, in fact. We're going to be looking at really, really increasing the helpfulness of this region. Actually, wait, why don't we just get to making one of these? It may as well. Whilst we're here. Yeah. Okay, let's finally transform nature. By the way, does anyone know what the best way of getting those nuclear places are? Because I'm starting to think go non-historical and just play Soviets. And just like build tons of construction hubs and then build tons of those. Like non-historical, just wait for monarchist Germany. So you know you're never going to be invaded in your entire existence. And just like 1941, you just have the absolute abhorrent state of research. Okay. I think we're on the point where we probably should invade or like leave. There's 2 options. Okay, and the UK is exactly 8% communist. This is going really well for us. I think that's a perfect number for us. I'm a major fan of it. Transformation of nature. We can suddenly build 2 of these bad boys. Right, of which we're gonna just suddenly keep making these anyways. Doesn't matter, let's not think about it. It's just not a thing. Okay, 70 days until we run out again. That's not great. We're gonna do 2. There you go, America. And America's like, yo, what? Okay. Movement, attack, and defense. Movement, attack, and defense. I mean, effect pioneers. I don't know what pioneers are. Sure parties. Oh, pioneers. Wait. If we put on everyone pioneers real quick. God, yes. I don't know if they take support equipment or not, or what they take in fact, but you know what? It's worth it. Whatever it was worth it. Okay. God, that just makes us amazing instantly. Like, that is an amazing, like, not even tech. I don't even know where we got that from. I think that is just, like, it's not a specific Iceland thing, but we are abusing that later in the game. Like, more times we're also gonna start doing offshore oil drilling. And Ireland and Iceland will no longer have cock-ups in their names. It'll all be one. All be one together. Moscow armistice signed. Okay. Okay, I think 9 units is good enough. Okay. GG there, Jesus Christ. Stalingrad's gone, but not Moscow. That is a thing. It's also 1941 still. Ooh. Not good for the Soviets. Anyway, looking back at this, which is the more interesting area, of course. We are, like, we're actually producing a healthy amount of men. Like, this is actually, like, good. Like, really healthy, really nice. I think we're likely to break through much faster this time. And I really want to make this army, so... How do I... I've never had to do this before. Right, we're going to manually do it the weird way, which people are going to criticize me to hell and back for, but I don't care. Yes. Good point. Ha. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Ha. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's that. Then do this. Ah, beans. Well, I've had a good run. Britain, we're best friends. You'd never hurt me. Shit! 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 Okay. New plan. Out. Out as fuck as possible. Okay, it's been nice knowing me. We're getting the fuck out of here. GTFO. GTFO, bros. GTFO. Oh god. Okay. GTFO moment. What are you still doing? No, what? What? With the Germans? Nah, what? Huh? Well, I think that's a perfect time to let the British fall. Let them fall. I mean, the British have frustrated us for the last time. Crying out loud. I mean, as long as we hold naval supremacy here and here, there's no issue, because we're just gonna sit here. I bid them good luck, in fact. This is a very intriguing situation to land both ourselves and themselves in. We just don't want to fight the British Navy one-on-one, which I think is a totally fair thing to say and wish for. Is no opponents, please. Thank you. We are going to go for weapons 3. With our great amount of weapons, of which we make. We're obviously not going to invite any of our fellow comrades into any wars. And we really hope that the Nazis win this battle. Because if they don't, we cooked. We cooked on God, on God. I mean, I actually think if we convert Britain fast enough, like if we get the possibility to, oh, it's gonna really be beautiful. Boost ideology. I mean, it's worth a shot. It's really worth a shot at this point. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. We just need to maintain and move up as much as possible. Commando training, please tell me we'll have enough. Yes, of course. Of course you can. And I will ask the same of your... Oh, we do. Thank you, Hitler. Right, that's a sentence. Thank you, Hitler. Ethiopia has joined... So, America's joined the war. Okay. We're not going to be greatly alarmed. America shouldn't be able to reach us yet. We shouldn't. We're fine. We're fine, we promise. We're just gonna keep refitting ships. And pretending like that's a decent economic discussion. Demand a ban on fascism. I don't care. Go ahead, be fascist. See if I care. Okay, I think that, wait, how many 5s has this been? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a feeling the game's been lying to me about how many operatives we should have. It's been fibbing, in fact. I am hoping we can just quiet intel some of this, but I have a feeling they will just say no. We are really, really going up in this. If this goes up to 15, we can just hit the nuclear button. Tripart attack. And that we can hit Ireland, that we can hit Scotland, and basically, we kill England. If we can pull this out of our ass, that is. Because it is a triple... It's a triple threat, really. Ah, you're still 100% supremacy. I don't care. As long as it's 100%. Oh, I think Denmark's in a different war. Who the hell are you against Denmark? Who in... Ah, you are somehow... How are you in this war? I didn't ask for you to be here. And, yeah. Ah, it's British convoys. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful, actually, yes. That is a wondrous thing to think of. Yes. Yes, you hold that, at least. And we hit convoy raid. Convoy raid around our shores. Oh, yes, beautiful. Thank you for the idea. Yes, we will be right there on winged hussars. Right, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Is this Iceland Sieg now? It is not the Iceland Sieg. We are so fine right now. It is weird. It is weird. We intend the weirdest way to win. And it is doing Brexit. Brexit will make Iceland win. Okay, for real, for real. Oh my god. Brexit will make Iceland win is a fucking sentence that I wish to never say again. I have a feeling. The thing is, I can't... I just hope the Germans win, which I think they might. The Germans have like a really high probability of winning here. Oh no, Soviet Union. I'm sorry, we want you to be cooked. Because if they're cooked, Germany doesn't lose the war. If Germany doesn't lose the war, we inherently win. Okay? And we don't get ensieged. And we can do a part 2 to this. Okay? If we don't get ensieged, there's a part 2. Just for the information of you all. Okay, I love how they're completely communist. They're just gonna side with us. What? They're actually just gonna side. They're just gonna pledge allegiance. I actually, like, almost put a bet on it. Because they're going all the ways of, like, keeping themselves in and curtailed. Really cute. Don't get me wrong. I'm massive on the idea. I like the idea. I'm big on the idea. Radio propaganda, I might have to start folding and doing stuff like this. I mean, I think Britain might actually crumble soon. Like, without any irony, they might actually crumble. Like, there's no hint of irony, there's no hint of a meme. They might actually crumble as a state, which is beautiful for us. And I just really hope that, like... I wish there was, like, a +1 somewhere to, like, a... like, amount of people that we can have. Because I really felt like there was, like, a missing piece of the pie there. Like, the +1, even Norway gets it, right? Norway in their tree gets it. Right, that's not Norway. Can we get to regular Norway, please? Norway. Right, in their tree, please say it's the whole tree. Ah, it's not the whole... Ah, beans. Right, well, even here... Oh, huh. Here it's not. But yeah, on that other tree, you would have a nice little... Oh, yes, this is exactly how it's going to happen. Bro, this is actually insane. No intel on these combats. But we get to analyze, is the Irish Sea good or bad to fight on? Just, I feel vastly unfair, really. We're not really contributing. Oh, right, that's why. Let's do it with... We can't trade with the Reich. We're gonna do it with Venezuela. For the time being, Venezuela is our lovely place. Drill for... Right. We need to be looking at getting those two quite quick. Because otherwise we might be a bit cooked. A bit toileted, I must say. Oh, I was not really asking for a battle in that area. How? Is it just convoys again? It's just convoys. We're brutalizing them once again. I love brutalizing little convoys that have no protections. Yeah, it's nice. Right. The moment they get actual ships, though, we are actually cooked. For real. Agent killed. Oh, Well, it's better than agent dead, to be totally honest, so... I'm not against the idea of just a killed agent. We're just gonna take another English agent whilst we're there. We'll wait 30 days. We'll get someone who's better. We'll just get someone who can do the job even better. It's gonna be fine. Yes, so I am Thailand. Thailand, trust me, you are more than welcome in my land. Right. Interrogation tactics. Okay. We actually want to try to get this, but I have a feeling it's not going to be allowed. Unless we pull all of our trade, which is like 1 to be fair. Because then we'd have, what is that, 5 plus 3? I don't know what the issue in my mental maths there was, but I just could not process what 5 plus 3 was. But, do not thee worry. We are going to have Form Department of Cryptology done for us. Yes, that's right. We sat a 70-day to do that. And then we're going to push Psychological Warfare ASAP. We're going to remove our factory on Venezuela, just in case that's affecting it. And our whole 16 factories are going to flip the war. Well, maybe not the factories, but us being inside the UK pretty heavily is. Okay. For the time being, we're going to lower the amount of mishaps. So we're going to quiet intel network this. We're just going to just keep mishaps at bay. Right? That means that mishaps here are less. Granted, it's of one state. Good luck to the one state infiltration, dudes. I do bid America very much good luck on that, and Britain and everyone else. Whilst we're doing like Glasgow and all that, they're like, oh, let's get Reykjavik. Like, I don't think they're gonna be looking at us that lovingly. Right. What was I thinking? Marines. Marines need some upgrades. Okay. So we're gonna upgrade our Marines. We also have a lot of conquers. Okay, infiltration is done. We have formed the department. That is beautiful. And in 5 days, we're gonna have both interrogation tactics and recruiting the operative, of which we are going to get a British operative to lower the chances of getting captured, as they're going to be our propaganda master. Now, I do not know if we have had a propaganda master yet. That is our biggest flaw and issue. They've just done Operation... They just did Sea Lion. But on Ireland. Did I just screw up the timeline? I think I screwed up the timeline. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna get Hans. Sorry, no. You know what, Jeremy Steele. I love you enough that we're gonna boost ideology here. Right. Massive beans moments. We're gonna really hope this happens fast. Germany invading Ireland before me. Honestly, it's terrible. Wait, doesn't that mean... Wait. We could just support action. I don't care. Let's go. It's telling me it's a dumb plan and don't do it. So that's why we're doing it. You see, when has... Oh my god, +1 research slot? Let's go. Yo. 1 research slot on top of the research slots we have. Yo. Yeah, they say it's a dumb plan. And it is. But you see, only 1 division can get hit on every single tile from here. So, I'm not that not confident. As, you can see, we're fine. It's stupid. Okay. We did that in the exact moment it was awful. Okay, well, there's no saving any of these guys. We're just going to pray they all make it home. That was one of the worst moves I think I've ever done in the entire game. The whole game up until now. Right, we need 150. Okay, that's fine. We need 150. That is an affirmed number of which we need to memorize and get. Right, we're going to get Air Force Department. We are... all those years of academy training for nothing. Yes, it was terrible. Twas. Right, we're gonna start getting the British stuff down bad and dirty. Right, that was a lot of convoys destroyed. We're gonna hope that we can knock more of their convoys out of the sky later. Because if we can, we just gain our convoys back. Yeah, you may. All of you may. I think it's like the surround sound of like the convoys being hit up here as well as like down in the center. Because, yeah, I don't think they were actually expecting Iceland to do this. Because, like, if we allow Greenland in the war, we would just lose Greenland and we'd probably just die. But, as a result of where we stand politically and physiologically, we are doing so fine. Well, in fact, Germany. Could I negotiate licenses? You guys do want to? I mean, brave. Brave, I'll say that. I'll say that far. We are looking for naval bomber. Please, could you show us your naval bombers? I think this looks pretty beautiful. This looks pretty nice. Thank you so much. Yes, it's very good when when the Russians allow. Actually, that is so arse. That is so arse in time. I'm fine without it. Thank you, Stalin. Thank you, but no thank you. We're on the 3rd month. We gotta wait a whole month. We are wasting an entire piece of our economy for an entire month. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsies. Right, anyway. That also means we can't do propaganda, which is terrible. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it, okay? Okay, we're gonna get 2 cryptologies going to be both deported and reprimanded. Right. I really want this to increase faster. But if we move into London, that's when we get cooked pretty quick. Okay. Soviet Union declared war on it. I think Iran's gonna make gains, bub. I'm not looking too hopeful for the Soviets. I'm gonna be honest. Current wars. Yeah, it's not looking too positive now. I'm gonna be for real. I think the Soviets might be a bit cooked. They're pushed to the Euros. They don't even have Stalingrad anymore. Okay, Iran's joined. Wait, what? Okay, I really thought. Okay, they're not at war. They're not at war with me. I'm just at war with the UK alone. Which, you know, is still very scary. Very not good. Very, I might poo my pants. That would not be very demure. Or very giving, in fact. Right. 1942. April is the 3rd month, I think. January, February, March, April. I can't count. But, it's fine. We are waiting for April 11th because this game is done in the Yankodoodle way. So it's painful. Wait. Yeah, wait, no, it's year, month, day. I don't... Who the hell does dates as year, month, day? I feel like I'd actually have an aneurysm on that. God, imagine. Year, month, day. Ooh. I think I'd die. I love it how, like, one of the biggest peace treaties is gonna happen and I'm just gonna ignore it and just war Britain to hell and back. Okay. Okay. Any day now. Any day. I say any day. It's tomorrow. Shit. Shit. I'm cooked. GG. GG. Wait. Can I save this? Can I save this? Can I save this? Can I save this by literally joining anyone? Nazis, I'd love to join you right now. GG. GG. That's game. That's game. I would have to plan naval invasion on my own land. Can I do that? No, not 29 days. We don't have 29 days. We might have 4 at a push. Comrades, this is the weirdest ass game that I think I'm ever going to play. I'm naval invading my own land. This is... If anyone asks what a definition of curse looks like, it is this. We are fighting the British. Oh no, we can't save it because we have 4%. Please. Please, we came so close. Please. Please, oh Britain. Please, oh Britain, allow me to maraud you. I mean, it's kind of cute you think of me so highly, Britain, to hit me with so many divisions. But I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm genuinely cream cracker. Please stop. Please. Please stop bullying me. Please. How do I save this? I don't know. I don't know if there is a save. I just hope Bornholm counts. Bornholm fucking counts. Yes, Bornholm. Stay. Mutually beneficial trade. I don't know what is in store for this. Or what this even can mean. I'm not even sure anymore. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We actually get to... Wait! We're naval invading our own land! This is so weird. This is so weird. They're not gonna have reinforcements yet. We're back in the game. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. I don't even know. Worst case scenario is we're gonna... No! No! We might actually capitulate to that alone. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I want 2 Marines. I want 2 Marines. Is that too much to ask? 9 days. 9 days. We have 9 days. Potentially 9 days at max. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. I actually feel ill. What? Huh. What? No. No. What? I don't think my brain's understanding this. So, they're now communist again. I was gonna say, if we can seize Jutland, I'm gonna start having problems with this game. Sorry, if... Okay, I don't care. Have fun as a colony. What? Huh? So we're fine. We're fine to keep going. Is all I'm hearing. England's just said it's okay. Thumbs up. England, are you feeling okay? We're like actively against your government, mate. Bro's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, maybe not doctrinal. Feel like that's not helpful enough. So we just don't want them to be able to break it again. Because if they can just give us 1 civilian factory, I think I might have to go for dinner by the sounds of it. Okay, comrades, I'm going to... What? I don't even know how to define this game. I feel like we're gonna get a part 2 of this very easily. I do just kind of want to wait for it. But like, for real, what on earth happened? They only changed Denmark's ideology, of which we just flipped right back. I just don't even know what on earth was happening. Like, ah. So they'll now just go for... Okay, they'll play against... Oh, and did we undo... No. We just no longer get the extra manpower, which is very sad. But it's fine. It was kind of worth trying to dip out as much as possible. I do want to leave us going as long as possible. But I am going to have to go for dinner. So, comrades, it has been beautiful playing with you today. And to be honest, we're going to plonk that on. Because I intend a comeback. I mean, this world is so cooked and so weird that I feel like it would be wrong if we didn't come back to it. You know? We have two subjects being Denmark and Greenland, for crying out loud. And Bjornholm is the centre of... Is that the British protectorate of... Oh god. I hate that. So we've technically capitulated. I say technically, we just have. You know. Apparently a fair amount of our country has been collapsed. By the great... Oh, that's why they couldn't do anything, because it was so divided that they only got Bornholm. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's brilliant. Right. Okay, we're going to get the truck. We're also going to get the industry. Okay, and then we are going to hit the log off button. Comrades, let's see the playthrough overview. We've had the largest navy Iceland's had in a while. The largest battle. Most tanks in battle 303. When did we have tanks? Huh? Anyways, comrades, it's been beautiful. Thank you for coming. I will see you guys another time. And